We got some book mail today. Very excited for this. I've read the first book of these, but not the other two. But let's get into it. We got the Innisfail Cycle by L.M. Riviere. This is a dark fantasy trilogy, very different from what I normally read. I read the first book, The Sons of Mill, which she gave to me for free. Look how gorgeous that cover is. Holy shit, that cover is good. And the other two covers are also stunning. Look at this. This is book 2, The Southernmost Star. Look at that. Look at that. And book 3, The Children of Danu. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. When I was reading the first book, I was butchering in my head just while I was reading all the names and stuff like that. I was misreading almost almost everything. But anyways, this I am so excited to read this. She is a good friend of mine. Lene is a fantastic writer and also a podcaster. I was on her podcast, Times and Tales podcasts, in which we talked about the West Memphis 3 case. It's kind of like a dark history, folklore type of podcast. And so, with the satanic panic aspect of it, and both of us being really into heavy music and stuff like that, we took the case quite personally and we talked about that. And, anyways, you should check it out. This trilogy, it follows a guy named Ben, sort of this traveler who has a shaky past of some important people. And there's like, it's hard to describe. There's like some political intrigue to it because there's stuff revolving some people in power trying to seize more overall power of the land. And so you have someone who's on the run from all of this, who some people are trying to get to capture, some people are trying to kill, and she falls into his lap and he kind of begrudgingly gets himself into this whole mess and whatnot, and it's quite an epic and so violent. It's so brutal. Like, man, like the action in this is really good. There's a lot of action in the first book, and it's the longest one, I think. It looks like it. Yeah. And there's a lot of action. It was so brutal. It's so gory. It's awesome. With great world building, great characters, a lot of like moral gray area type stuff, and a lot of like complexities of people's ulterior motives, and how she just does motivation so well, where it's like it's a lot more complicated and things are kind of messy. It was great. I was really impressed with it. It's not my sort of thing normally, but I really dug the first book. I can't wait to dive into book 2 and 3 and give a full review of the whole trilogy. But yeah, outside of my wheelhouse, very excited to get into these. Very happy to have 3 gorgeous books on my shelf. I'm a sucker for beautiful book covers, especially from phenomenal writers like Riviere. Check her work out. And if most of you are following me are horror people, she is putting out a folk horror book sometime in like late spring that I have pre-ordered. So follow her. Her content's great, and hey, she is coming up with some horror. For me, you can check out my book Unfold, and also my Substack. I post on every Sunday.